What's going on, guys? It's Jamie. Welcome back to another video. I hope you're all doing okay. As you guys have probably guessed from the title of this video, we are going to be talking about these. My brand new SBD knee sleeves. I got them in the post just this week and we are going to be doing a full review, first impressions type video of the sleeves today. I'm actually heading off to the gym in just a little bit to hit a heavy squat session with Carl. I'm going to be hitting low bar, he's going to be hitting front squats, and we are going to be testing these out, breaking them in, and then later on in the video, stay tuned because I'm going to be doing like a sit down talk about the sleeves, what I like about them, what I might not like about them. Hopefully nothing. Stay tuned, guys, because it should be a very helpful one if you're looking into buying some SBD sleeves. I know that I probably could have done with a video like this before I bought them, and I'm going to talk about the sizing and stuff later as well because I had a little confusion there. I'm going to go into more detail later for you guys so you can understand, but it's actually 5 o'clock right now, so I'm on the verge of being late. I'm not actually meeting Carl at the gym until 6, but I kind of want to get there early because I train legs on Monday. It's Thursday today. Train legs on Monday. My quads are still a bit tight and we might be going for some PRs tonight, so I need to get there, have a little foam roll, have a little stretch, make sure I'm nice and loose for this session. Let's hit it.
Did you think that when you went for that first edition, this rings over. What's up, guys? It's Jamie.
How you doing, man?
What's up?
What's up, man? Yeah. How you doing? I'm buzzing. I feel fucking good today.
So this leg session has been kind of planned for like, oh look at the bar. Oh shit, this session has been planned for like a week. So yeah, I knew I was going to get my new sleeves soon. What's up, bro? Knew that my new sleeves were coming, so we kind of planned this session around that. Had a rest day yesterday. It was Wednesday, which is my normal rest day anyway. Shit ton of carbs yesterday, about 700 grams of carbs. Been carb loading a shit load today as well, so we should be good to go for this session. I'm feeling nice and fresh.
Finish that off.
Rich, rest in peace.
And then scoop of that.
Cracking.
And we've got old soles and new soles.
Yeah. Hold your hand up again. Oh my god. Our guy Kyle actually broke a barbell the other day.
2 barbells.
Broke 2 barbells the other day, which meant there was only 1 bar left in the whole gym, but got some fresh ones, and this new one is actually black. This thing looks sick. Yeah, this thing is gonna get worn in today, bro. Woo!
I'm gonna have to get some. They look
Get
like
some,
fun.
bro. Christmas. So that I actually went for a size medium, and originally went for a large. Got them, and they were tight, don't get me wrong, but they weren't like as tight as they could be. A few people helped me out on Instagram. Shout out to Jake and Diwas. If you guys are watching this, thank you very much for your help. Jake was actually the one who initially made me decide to switch to a medium, and I'm so glad I did because they are super tight. And the thing with SBDs, guys, if you want them to actually, like, not drastically, but like maybe help you push a bit more weight, like noticeably, you're gonna have to go for like the tightest ones you can get. If you see any powerlifter, they're gonna be like struggling like hell to get them on. I can get these on fairly well, but big powerlifting guys are gonna be going for the tightest sleeve that they can get. So we're in for the medium. Let's see. Alright guys, so we have worked up to 140. Both actually moved really smoothly for that, both of us. I'm gonna go straight up to 180 because I want to conserve as much energy as possible. Because I don't actually know what I'm gonna be going for. My last PR video I ever did, actually, the single was 200, but I got that for 3 last week, so should be an exciting session. We're gonna see what 180 is doing like. They're tight, bro.
Get it!
I want you to tell me as we're putting them on how you
They are tight. They're tight around my car.
Literally. So yeah, Carl's going to use the SBDs for the single that he's hopefully going to smash in a minute.
Oh, this leg's clearly smaller.
Let's go!
Let's go. Tight. Let's go. Let's go.
Alright guys, so that is a new PR, 210 kilos. That moved actually very well. I just watched it back and yeah, felt very, very smooth. Wasn't really like a sticking point in that at all. You guys know what this means. We're gonna have to keep going up. We're gonna go for that 5-plate squat tonight, 220 kilos, which is an absolutely insane weight. But we're gonna see if we can get it. The next set is mine, and I'm gonna go for the 220. Let's go!
Let's get it! Let's go, let's go, let's go,
I mean, that's probably the most frustrated I ever have been about missing a PR. Unracked it and it actually felt really, really good. Unrack, you know, as soon as you unrack it, you're like, it either goes one or two ways when you unrack. It's either heavy as shit or feels okay. That felt very good. Kept super, super tight all the way through the eccentric. It felt explosive out of the hole. Then just stuck it, man. Halfway, could not get that shit. I knew I wasn't gonna get it. I was probably just gonna fucking hurt myself if I did try and go with that. So, no, we didn't get it. Ugh, damn it. So fucking angry. But it doesn't matter. We're going for another PR session in like before Christmas, so like in a few weeks' time. I will fucking move that weight then. I will move that weight the next time I try it. Alright guys, we are going to leave the squats there for now. We're going to move on to the rest of this workout. We've got RDLs and we've got hip thrusts. But I'm going to catch up with you guys later on when I sit down to do a review of those sleeves. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed that session. Watching it back to edit that actually made me like proper stressed out. I still cannot believe that I did not get that single at 220, but in my head I was actually forgetting that I did hit the 210, which actually is a huge PR. That's a 10 kilo PR since the last time that I went for a single. So, you know, you win some, you lose some, and yeah, we're gonna go for that again in a few weeks, and you guys better know that I'm gonna get it. But as I said back at the start of the video, I did want to sit down and talk to you guys quickly about the SBD sleeves, and I mean, wow. Directly after the session, to take away like a review of the sleeves, it would just be that they are insane. Obviously SBD are going to be like a more top of the range knee sleeve. They are 30 centimeters in length, which is IPF approved. You could use these in a powerlifting competition if you wanted to. 7mm thick neoprene, slightly on the thicker side for a sleeve, but I wouldn't say they're too thick at all. I used to use Strength Shop ones, and if you guys are coming from Strength Shop to SBD, you're going to notice an insane difference because these are way, way better. They give a really, really decent hug around the calf and the quad. Carl and I were squatting for like 2 hours in that session that you just watched, and obviously, granted, I didn't have them on for 2 hours solid, but when I did have them on, these things were not going anywhere, guys. Even as I was starting to sweat, you know, they weren't slipping, they weren't moving around or anything. They are very, very snug. Did just want to brush up on the sizing quickly, because when you go on the website and order them, they have like a sizing chart. Basically, what they ask you to do is measure the circumference of your knee when your leg is straight and locked, but not flexed up. And then you take that measurement and find it on the chart, and that will then correspond to a size that you need for a standard or a tight fit. Now, if you guys are looking into buying SBD sleeves, listen up, because this might actually really help you out. My knee measurement was 39.5 centimeters. Now, I wanted a tight fit, so I looked under the tight fit column, and 39.5 centimeters actually fell on large underneath the tight fit. So to be fair, I hadn't actually done enough research into the sizing or asked about or anything like that, so ordered a large and actually put it on my Instagram story that I'd like bought a new pair of sleeves for myself. And my good friend Jake there on Instagram actually replied to my story and said, what size did you go for? I told him I'd gone for a large. He said that that would probably be too big and that a medium would be a much better fit. And his legs are quite a similar size to mine, so I was kind of like, oh shit, you know. And I was like, I guess I'll just have to wait until like, they get here, try them on, and then if they're a bit too loose, exchanged them and blah blah blah. So when they came, they were tight. They were tighter than my Strength Shop ones were, you know, at the time, but I knew that they could be a lot more snug. Really couldn't be asked to go through the whole exchange process, but knew in my head that really a medium was going to be a much better fit. And these things are only going to stretch over a prolonged amount of time, so a large is only going to get looser. So in the end, decided to switch it out for a medium. These were a much more satisfying fit, I would say, when I put them on. Obviously, they're more difficult to get on, don't get me wrong, but these things are actually going to make a difference. A tighter fit, guys, is actually going to make a difference to your squat stability-wise. A looser fit is just going to keep like your knees warm, whereas a tighter one is actually going to give you a little bit more bounce out of the hole in a squat, and you will notice that. I certainly did when I put them on. As soon as I put these on, squats felt a lot more stable, you know, just standing there with the bar and coming out of the hole. And honestly guys, if you're watching this and you want a sleeve just to keep your knees warm, I would say don't even go for the SBDs, because these are expensive for a knee sleeve. They're probably one of the most expensive ones on the market. There are way more cheaper ones on the market that would be suited for just that. I think I've just gone off on a mega tangent, but all I would say is, if you're going to get SBDs, if you're looking for a sleeve just to keep your knees warm throughout a session, keep you nice and loose, go for the size that is recommended on the chart for your knee size. But if you want one that's actually perhaps going to give you a little bit more extra out of the squat, go a size down, guys. Go a tighter fit. You will not regret it. I've had a few people on Instagram ask me how to get them on, because there's a few different ways, and the easiest way to do it, and thank you to Jake again for showing me this one, is you want to roll the bottom of the sleeve up, just so you cover up the logo. So it's like 1.5 inches, 2 inches rolled up there, and then you want to roll the top down to meet that. Obviously it's a lot easier to do this when it's actually on your leg, and then literally just yank it up, and you want to pull it all the way up your leg until this bit here is somewhere around your knee joint. Flap this down, roll the top bit back up over your quad. If you train in shorts, if you train legs in shorts, then a tighter fit is going to be harder to get on, and you guys are definitely going to lose some leg hair. But I never train legs in shorts. I always wear like leggings, and honestly they're going to be the most beneficial thing to wear, because you'll just slip them right over. Obviously tracksuit bottoms would be fine as well, but leggings are skin tight, so they're not going to all ruck up and anything like that. Honestly guys, and I'm not even just saying this, I have absolutely no cons with this whatsoever. Durability wise, obviously I've only used them for like one session, but they've got this really nice reinforced stitching on the inside here, so I'm assuming these things are going to last a long while. I'm sure you guys are probably watching my YouTube channel in like a year, and these things will still be going super strong. They just feel really solid, you know, like you put them on, you know you have no worries that you're going to like tear them or pull out stitching or anything like that, so could not recommend these enough, guys. Guys, if there's anything else you want to know about the SBD sleeves, please drop a comment down below and I'll try my best to answer it. But yeah, all in all, very good sleeve. Could not recommend these enough, guys. Especially if you're like really into weight training for squats like I am, pick a pair of these up. Alright guys, that is it for this video. Really hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully it was a help to any of you who are watching and are thinking about picking up a pair of SBD knee sleeves. If you did enjoy it, hit that like button and please drop a comment down below. Also, as I said earlier, if you have any other questions about the sleeves, just drop a comment and I'll try my best to answer it. If you're not already, then please smash the subscribe button. It would mean the world, and I'll see you guys in the next one.